Hi, my name is Christine Mompoint. I'm 22 years old and I am a Houston advocate with YI. Today we're going to be talking about the 2020 policy agenda. Why is the 2020 Texas policy agenda so important in the midst of COVID-19? As we have so many different things going on right now with campus closures, job layoffs, affordable health care, different things going on, it's so important that we start getting young people in the room to start talking about the things that they want to see coming up for the next generation. This moment right now is shifting the economy for several years, not just a couple months that we're staying at home. And it's very important that we start thinking about now how we can start making things better for students who are going to go back to school in the summer or even in the fall. Why is it important more Texans have access to insurance? It's very important that Texas has access to insurance because I think one of the biggest things that are overwhelming the healthcare industry right now is the number of people who rely on clinics, government assistance programs. They rely on insurance, health programs, supplemental insurance. All those things are being completely overworked and overwhelmed at the current time, and it's very difficult for the healthcare system to keep up. Why is it important more Texans have access to health insurance? It's very important that more Texans have access to health insurance because currently the health system right now is completely overwhelmed with the number of people on, for example, the Harris County Gold Card, the Texas Women's Card, all these patient assistance programs, supplemental insurance. They are overflowing and overfull with people at this current moment who've been laid off from their jobs, who are not going to school anymore. And if there were effective systems in place to begin with, those type of programs wouldn't be overloaded. Why should policymakers support higher education becoming more affordable? There is a statistic published that this year, jobs in Texas will require up to 50%. Why should policymakers support education becoming more affordable? It is a statistic that this year, over 50% of jobs in Texas will require some type of post-high school education, whether that's workforce training, whether that's trade school, art institute, college, anything of that nature. The more ways that we can get people involved in the economy and not depending on social programs, the better Texas is going to be. So by prioritizing making healthcare affordable and accessible, it's going to make it so much easier for people to actively be a part of contributing to the economy. Why is workforce development so important? Texas has so many programs that people can go to a 16 to 18 month program and get their certificate and get directly into the workforce. All the computer fields, all of the Why is workforce development so important? Texas has so many fields where people come in and start over. Why is workforce development so important? Workforce development is very important to Texas because of all the multi-fields that we have in Houston alone. So you have welding, you have oil and gas, you have computers. Anything technology-based happens so quickly that it's almost more effective in some cases to go to a workforce program, get your certifications and get your certificates and get into a job than it is to go through a 4-year degree or some higher education system. So we want to start prioritizing those things so people can quickly get into the economy and fill those jobs. By letting Texans who are already here get into those programs and fulfill those jobs, it lessens the amount of people who are coming in from out of state and overpopulating Houston.